Hiya, hiya, mon. Hello, hello. Happy morning to you. Hello. Hello. Hi. How are you? How are you doing? It's noon. What, 10 a.m. time? I don't know. It's a time. It's fine. I'm awake. And this is earlier than I normally stream. But we're here. I'm here. And you're here. And if you hear any, I don't know, screams in the background, don't ignore those. Those aren't here. Yeah. Hiya, hiya. Good morning. How is everyone? How are you doing today? How are you doing on this fine day? About 12 hours ago, I saw you. We played some fun games with Lazuli last night. Did you enjoy them? If you haven't caught up on the VOD yet, big recommendation that you do. For those of you who were sleepy eeping during that time, good opportunity for you to do some catching up today. Though granted, at the same time, or thereabouts, we'll be doing a Outlast Trials stream. So you've got a few hours between after this one and the beginning of the next one. Hop to it. Chop chop. No, I'm kidding. But it's so good to see everyone. It's a great stream. I'm glad. Planning dinner. Oh, good, good, good. I know there's lots of Monmons who this is actually your evening or your afternoon, but it's my morning, and so I thought to myself, my morning, why not me do morning stream? So much content. Yeah, so much it's practically coming out of our ears, honestly. It's starting to become a problem. I wonder if there will ever be a day when Monmons are like, ah, too many streams. I forgot today. A little bit of a surprise because my week is in shambles. I forgot how much stuff I have scheduled. Friday should be a 3-stream day. I don't think... Have I done a 3-stream day before? Probably. I'm sure I've done a 3-stream day before, but I can't remember when. Good morning, hiya, hiya. I woke up. Today is itinerary, if you will. I woke up. I just got seated. I had a little breakfast sandwichy thing. And I have my little morning breakfast drinky. I have been having breakfast. I have been eating breakfast. That's a new thing for me. I don't normally do that, but I have been eating breakfast. I have little croissants with ham in them. They're very delightful, very yummy. And so I had one of those this morning. And what else? Done some paperworky stuff. This will be a shorter Zatsu stream than some of my other ones, simply because this is a hello, how was your day check-in. I wanted to make sure that we had a little bit of one-on-one time because, as you may know, there's a lot of collabs this week, and I don't want the... I love collabing with all my friends, but I also don't want that to take away from very valuable time with Monmons, so trying to balance it all out by doing a little bit of some Zatsus and some game streams when I can in the mornings or in the evenings to offset the number of collabs and stuff like that, so that it doesn't feel like you're losing out whether you prefer to watch collabs or not. Yeah. But the reason why I said that I was having a shorter stream today is because I have a meeting with my manager after this. She is helping me with some stuff, and I have meetings every week, and they're very nice and they're very lovely. Your trainee got stuck in traffic and couldn't get out of the pack. Train her more empowered to help her not get stuck. Oh heck. I gotta lock the fuck in. Yay, Daiya stream! Yay, time with Monmons! Yippee yippee yay yay yippee yippee yay! I'm really happy to be spending time together, Monmons. It hasn't been long at all, but it feels like it has been. Today, I am, instead of sitting in my regular epic gamer chair, because I am not going to necessarily be as physically active as I would be on a normal day. I am instead sitting on my exercise ball as a means to get some exercise and some stretches in while still being able to talk with Mon. Hooray for stuff! Yeah, I know it doesn't sound particularly exciting, but I promise it is. It's all good stuff. It's just it's very good, actually. I'm very happy to be able to do it. Oh, so that's why you're doing the bounce thing. Yeah, because I'm on my ball. I'm having fun, and my little like hamster wheel. Just doing a little wiggle, back and forth, 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 back and forth. It's a little bit of a bouncy day. I'm trying to get my energy up. The issue with the morning for me is that I tend to find myself in the mood of waking up very slowly or losing steam in the process of waking up, and then I get really tired again. It's like, I don't really understand why I would get tired from waking up. But sometimes I do, so I have to keep my wits about me, Mon. I have to make sure that I'm keeping Genki, you know? I have to keep up my energy. We had a fun name for the ball. I don't want to put a name on the ball because it's something I sit on, and that's kind of a weird. Daiya's the weakest in the mornings. I am, unfortunately. I'm very vulnerable when I'm sleepy, so I have to train myself up so that I, you know, can resist attack from all sides or something, in case, I don't know, anybody decides to launch an attack or something. I don't know. The Mon could, you know, you could rise up at any moment, and I have to make sure. Is the ball Mon colored? Perhaps it is not. No, I did not find a Mon colored ball. I was not going to. Why? The mind is ready, but the eyelids are heavy a little bit. I'm not going to lie. That's why I ran, and I woke up about 45 minutes before stream, and immediately set to work. Erwan, thank you for the super. Thank you. Hope you have an amazing day. Dropping by to say hi. Get to see Otto perform today. Oh my goodness, I hope that the Otto concert is amazing. That's so exciting. I would love to see Otto in concert one day. She's so talented. She's so amazing. I hope that you have a really, really good time and have a lovely day, Erwan. Thank you so much for your support. But, oh, I woke up about 40 minutes before stream and immediately was like trying so hard to pull myself from the confines of bed, and I did so successfully, and immediately was like, okay, it's time for me to get my butt out of bed and then start schmoovin'. So I made myself breakfast. I have my little drinky drink. I have a little ginseng drink to hopefully keep me energized. Hoping at least that it will keep me locked in for the day. I don't want to run out of steam throughout the day. 40 minutes for an adult is like 5 minutes for a kid. Yeah, honestly. Hello, Daiya. Hiya. Good morning. Hiya, Daiya. Hope you're doing well today. I am. Hiya. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good night. I hope that you're having a lovely, lovely day today. How's it sleeping? I'm not sleeping. I know, no sleeping. Not the ginseng. What do you mean not the ginseng? Is ginseng bad for you? You legally have to tell me if ginseng is bad for me. It's good, isn't it? I consume like a lot of ginseng. Is that bad? It's like natural energy rather than drinking like an energy drink, right? It's better for me. What's new? Nothing much. Ginseng is good as far as I know. Okay. I was nervous. It's just a stereotypical health drink. Okay, and? Is there something wrong with that? That's my... I can't really do energy drinks, or at least not like most of them. There's not a lot of them that I can have. I can do the I've done gamer subs is fine. But I can't do a lot of like, I can't have like Red Bull or Monster because they make me feel like I'm bouncing off the walls too much. Like, it feels like there's bees under my skin. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like I can't stop moving, and it's a little disorienting. Especially with my inability to pay attention on a good day. So, I have a little bit of tea with ginseng in it and honey. Plant energy will do. Just a little. Just a little. That explains why not sleep. That's true. I did knock back a drink with ginseng in it right before I went to bed last night, which is not good, but that's fine. It's whatever. Hi, Daiya. Hiya. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well today. Oh my goodness. I knew someone with a Red Bull addiction. She was like a phoenix. High highs, low lows. Yeah. I don't like the crash from energy drinks. That's my big thing. No joke, I was thinking about making the transition away from coffee in the mornings, but the withdrawal scares me. Yeah, I think a lot of people are rather dependent on coffee to make sure that they can get the energy they need to start their day. And that's totally fine. However you need to, you know, start your day. That's whatever works for you, but the idea of trying to transition off of it is really hard. For me, like, I'm super duper sugar addicted. I wish I wasn't, but boy howdy, I love sweets. Haha, why am I randomly puking? Oh goodness, that's not good. I'm actually shocked natural energy drinks work on you. I can drink like 3 cups of coffee and feel nothing. I don't drink coffee. I can't drink coffee either. I can't drink coffee and I can't drink, I don't drink Red Bulls. I could, but I don't want to. But I'm also allergic to NyQuil, so... I need a few drinks before I drive to work because I'm very self-conscious about my work. That's understandable. Wait. Like coffee, right? When you say a few drinks, you mean coffee, right? You like sweet tea? I love sweet tea. I wish they made decaf coffee and decaf Monster as well. Yeah, that would be nice. I became sugar addicted after I quit smoking and realized energy drinks make me sleepy. That's real. A hydro homie. Water's all I need. No coffee or energy drinks. I admire that. I have one, like, tea a day. Yesterday I spoiled myself. I had like 2 whole teas yesterday, and then normally I do the rest water. I'm working and trying really hard to cut sodas out of my diet just because I really don't. I know they're not good for you. They taste really good, but they're not good for you. One of the funniest things I can do is knock back a cup of coffee and then immediately take a nap. Oh goodness. Coffee makes my stomach hurt. I started drinking yerba mate instead of coffee most of the time. It's very nice. Does it taste good? I've seen it before, but I've never given it a try. Sweat staring at my box of rum chata coffee creamer in my office drawer. Hey, just the bare necessities. Just a little something to take the edge off, right? I just drink it when I've slept badly. That's understandable. That's understandable. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. There's nothing wrong with that. Ugh. You mainline soy milk and tea? That's very valid. It's no harder to get used to than coffee. I like it a lot. Oh, that's good. One of the best health decisions I ever made was cut sodas off as a regular drink. I still have them on cheat days on occasion, but I don't down 4+ a day like I used to growing up. That's the big thing is, like, I used to drink Dr. Pepper like I was going out of style. And I realized, I was like, man, I'm drinking so many of these because I'm like thirsty, but I don't feel like I'm like drinking anything. I don't know how to explain it. I realized I was severely dehydrated and I was drinking soda instead of drinking water. And so my body was like, we're thirsty, we need water. And my brain was like, oh, Dr. Pepper? And so, you know, it's not it's not good. A Daiya stream at this hour? Madness. I know, insane. I usually only drink 1 cup of coffee in the early morning and then like a tea later in the day. Ooh, hot beverage. I love hot beverages. My big concern though is always like, am I going to burn my mouth? So it's crazy bad for you. Yeah. A soda after sugar fast feels amazing. Ooh. Thirst is the one thing a good Dr. Pepper cannot cure. True. I've dropped sodas and now sweets are too sweet for me. Oh no. That's not good. I mean, like, I'm glad because you've got it under control now, but like, gee, I don't really like soft drinks anymore after I stopped drinking them. Yeah. I think that's honestly a win. Did you know America has always imported a disproportionate amount of sugar even hundreds of years ago? Damn. We'd be loving our sugar, I guess. It makes sense, though. Does it? I'm so curious. Been trying to cut pop out. I'll still have one odd one here and there. Yeah. That's so interesting, though. The idea that we've always done that. That's crazy. What's your favorite kind of chocolate if you like it? I really love... Okay. My two favorite types... my favorite type of chocolate in the entire world. Maybe it's a little cliche, but in the recent years, I have found that I love like a Ferrero Rocher. I really like... I like chocolate with pieces of hazelnuts in it. Whether it's dark chocolate or milk chocolate, I don't particularly mind. But I really, really like chocolate with hazelnuts. Other nuts are good too. Peanuts and almonds are good. Every once in a while I'll find one that has like pecans. I like a pecan praline or something like that. But my really big favorite is if I can find just like a little chocolate or like a piece of chocolate with little chopped up bits of hazelnut in it. Yeah. That's my big one. I recently got some wafers. Actually, so I went to the store recently and I bought groceries. Monmons, congratulations. Daiya Fortuna bought groceries. Me, Daiya Fortuna. I bought groceries. Are you proud of me, Monmons? Are you proud of me? I bought groceries. I've been cooking food again. I've been actually like eating real people food. I haven't been having old cereal. The world is good. I have oat milk. The world is life is good. We're flourishing. So I did buy milk. I bought oat milk, which is the milk that I drink. So world is good. What have I been cooking? Last night I made chicken katsudon for Papa Fortuna and I. Yeah. So congrats, cooking is great. I love cooking. I really like cooking. Wait, is that Daiya Fortuna localized entirely within my time zone? Let's go. Yeah, it was really yummy. It was really yummy. I really liked it. It was just it was simple, right? Just that and rice, but it was good nonetheless. And I got like a sauce that I really like, and it was yummy. Cooking is very good and much cheaper than eating out. Yeah. Is that considered an oshikatsu? In this particular instance, it's not oshikatsu, it's just oshikatsu. So you did make the chicken katsu. Nice. I did, just not, I like, originally I was like, oh, I'm gonna make chicken katsu, and then I got done with the stream and I was like, I still want chicken katsu. And so I made it anyways. I'm currently cooking pasta and spam. I want to get my hands on some spam, but I went to the bulk, like, supermarket, and I realized that like the big size thing of spam is like $25. And I was looking at my little budget. I had my little shopping list and my little budget, and I looked at it and I looked at the budget and I looked at it and I looked at the budget and I was like, there's no way I can spend almost $30 on just spam. That's crazy. That's insane. So I did not, but I would love to have spam musubi. I would love. Give me back those 2019 prices for real. Have you seen the discourse where people are saying eating out can sometimes be cheaper than cooking? Sometimes it can, I guess, if you're only using like really expensive ingredients, but that's pretty crazy. That's expensive for spam. It is. Well, $25 was for the bulk, right? The bulk amount. Don't you get spam in your mail for free? Not the type I can eat, Monmons. Famima is doing spam musubi with tamagoyaki right now. Oh, that sounds so yummy. I've never had spam musubi with tamagoyaki. But that sounds yummy. I like just like futsu. But I feel like that's true for JP, but here in America, heck no. Yeah. I want to eat spam musubi. Is that what Australian food prices are nowadays? A lot has changed since I lived there, it seems. I have no idea about Australia. The problem is that all recipes are for family-sized meals. If you have to make a whole pie to get one slice. That's true. That's also very true. But you can also just cut down the size of recipes. If you're only cooking for yourself and not making leftovers, it's probably cheaper to eat out if you eat extremely cheaply. But that's the point of leftovers. You can make musubi with the chicken katsu from yesterday if you have leftovers. Yeah, I think that would be a good one, is to make some like chicken katsu musubi. It'd be yummy. Spam lazuli. Whoa, lazu spam. Whoa. I eat your spam live would be a stream title. It would be. I actually don't get as many spam emails. I think the only ones that I really get nowadays, MonMons are pretty respectful of the business email being for business, which I appreciate. The only emails that I really get that are like super spammy are promotions from Amazon like Amazon sellers for promoting their products. I keep getting like, oh, we want you to work with us on promoting our shower curtain or our dog leash or, I don't know, insert thing here. She did say she was juicy. That's what I'm saying. Les is right out there feeling a shiver, not knowing why. It's okay. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. She'll probably assume it's me being weird, honestly. I feel like by this point, she's probably used to it. I consider myself a full-size family, so that's like one meal. That's, you know, hey, portions. Daiya shower curtain. No, MonMons. Knock it off. Dog leashes for MonMons? I don't know. Official Daiya Fortuna dog leash merch. Daiya milk bad shower curtains. What? Daiya milk bad shower curtain stream sponsorship? No. Dog leash goes crazy for all the wrong reasons. MonMons, do you want a leash? Do you want me to release a leash? Because I mean, I can go and tell, I could go tell Kawa, but I don't. That'd be a complicated conversation. No. I just wanted to see what one's reaction would be. You do have a dog, yeah. I plead the fifth. Leash is so passe. We need to level up and get a wait. What? And get a pooper scooper merch. MonMons, you better not. No. Don't. No. How else would MonMons get walkies? I don't know. Throw you out the window. Hey guys, I have a merch idea, but listen first. That's pretty much the way it always goes. It's too early to be freaky MonMons. Daiya sponsored shower curtains with little rib sauce splatters drawn on. That'd be good. It's going to be the most random merch possible. Not really. I have other dreams for weirder merch, honestly. It won't get used in the context which many MonMons want it, so no. Daiya Fortuna earplugs so I can sleep through my neighbor's child screaming. I'm worried MonMons will stick them up your nose or something. I don't know. Wild morning we're having. Mon Mop merch. Showing up to Off-Kai wearing the official Daiya Fortuna dog collar to show your support. No! No, 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 no. Freakmon's out in full force at 10:24 a.m. For real. That's what I'm saying. MonMons are freaking it. Freaking out right now. Yeah. I will always advocate for themed duct tape, consumables, repeat purchases. Yeah, tapes and stuff like that are good. Wait, what did I... Oh. Hiya, hiya, welcome in. I was like, I heard the notification sound, but it's not popping up. Hiya, hiya, Ronin Ameshi. Hello, hello, welcome in, Raiders. Hi, hi, I'm Daiya Fortuna, you're always someone's lucky lady, and today we are yapping. Hope you're doing good. Thank you so much for stopping by after your stream. Basically need a whole Daiya fit so we can rep the casino wherever we go. I would love to do a t-shirt run at some point. I want to figure out either a design or I want to work with someone for that. Daiya scented perfume though. Ooh. For some freakmons, it's 5:25 p.m. Hey, it's always happy hour somewhere, right? Good to see you. Hiya, hiya. Hiya, Daiya. Hiya, hiya. Hello, hello. Daiya shirt, let's go. Yeah, I would love to make more, like, laser engraved socket or wrench set for bonking MonMons. T-shirt that says, I went to the Fortuna's favor and all I got was this dent with a dent mon. That could be good. That could be good. I like that. So cute. Yeah. I want to make more, like, cool and stylish, but still recognizable goodies. If that makes sense. Oh, Ruby, thank you for 13 months of being a type 1 diabetic. Hiya, 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 hiya. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much for your continued support. Mwah. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Where's my Daiya Fortuna brick merch? Do you know what the shipping costs for that would be like? It would be crazy based on weight alone. Maybe we could make like a brick plush. Hey Daiya, hiya. What would you have on the t-shirt? Me. I think it could be cool to have like, I think it would be neat to have a, maybe like a button-down shirt, like a short sleeve button-down shirt. And have like the Fortuna's Favor logo on over like a pocket or something. And like maybe a little like card, like little logos on the shoulders, and then on the back have a design or something like that. I don't know. I gotta think about it. I gotta go back to the drawing boards. Mon peeking out of the pocket. That would be so cute. Daiya playing cards, but they're all 7. Oh no, I want them to be actually playable Mon. I want subtle stuff I can wear out and have people not immediately know I'm a huge nerd, but if I encounter wild Mon, they'd freak out. That would be cool too. I think I'd like to do like, ideally I'd like to do a version that's subtle and a version that's not subtle, and then that way Mon can choose, do you want the overt one or do you want the you know, maybe like the Mon pocket shirt and then one with like a big design on the back or something. And then that way you have like the option to choose between the two of whichever one you like more. Play Goldfish with the Daiya cards and install. Do you have a 7? Do you have a 7? Do you have a 7? Dude, the graph, thank you so much for becoming a type 1 diabetic. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope that you enjoy your emotes. Want to hear me out? I'll shirt with a little pocket with a little mama poking out. I'm a big fan of this concept. I'm a big fan. I like it, I like it. I do prefer less loud shirts. It's kind of a, how do I explain? Like, I think that the community is around merchandise and goods is kind of like, it's divided, right? Because some people really like the overt, like super obvious designs, and some people like the really subtle ones. So I'd really like to do both at some point, so that way Mon who like one can enjoy, you know, whichever one you prefer. Yeah. I'm an office lady Mon. I gotta be subtle about it. That's understandable. OL Mon's working hard. Wearing my non-stealth Daiya shirt at Harajuku and Akiba. Yeah, we're places where it makes sense. Also, the buttons need to be Daiya's eye colors. Oh yeah, that would be fun. In many instances, it's a minority of people who are willing to go out with a full-on Uba out-designed t-shirt. Well, I'm not thinking like, well, my Ubas are kind of always out. Personally love having an anime woman on my shirt. Hello, good evening, rare Daiya stream that I can attend live. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hiya, Encore. Hi there, Daiya and Mons. Hiya. Mon Uba shirt. I want, like, I don't know. I want like huge, big natural Mon with big naturals. Coco, good morning, Coco. You make it look classy somehow. My boobs being out. Thank God. I was really worried about that, you know. I was concerned about whether my you know, my assets being visible would be Mon ass print in the back. Yeah. Mon preg hat. What do you mean Mon preg hat? Oh, like a little like a t-shirt with like one of those little embroidered designs, but the little embroidered design is just Mon preg. That would be crazy. The successor to Mon cheeks. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. I wish I looked that classy with my boobs out. You too can look classy with your boobs out. I believe in you. Just believe in the me that believes in you, and, you know, let your boobs be out a little bit. Just a little bit though. You can't have them full. You can't have them fully out. That would violate many laws. You don't want to be publicly indecent, but a little bit of boob, a window of boob is fine. A little boob, a little tasteful booba. One of those meme fish hats. Fish fear me, Mons fear me, I bite. Yeah, subtle Uba, the Monmanity. Every day I'm reminded how big her diassets are. What do you mean? They're always, yeah, they're always like this. You think this is crazy? It's gonna, I mean, same size obviously. It's not like I can change that, but just you wait, Mons. They're a good standard of what is a tasteful amount. Thanks. Thank you. Monmon's flashing the goods slightly, just a little. I can say as a man, your boobs do in fact look good when they're out. Yeah. Boobs look good when they're out. Anybody's boobs. Everybody's boobs are good boobs. Man boobs, lady boobs, boobs. Good soup. Sorry. I'm allowed to be a little bit of a I just woke up. I can be a little no filter. I can be a little no filter. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. You know. The diassets make me wonder if Lazo wears a safety hat in collabs with how fast you turn. I don't know. It is really funny how every time I collab with Lazu, almost every single time without fail, she mentions my boobs though. I swear. It's like, it is delightful, but I sometimes look over to her and I'm like, are you okay? Are you good? Are you good, little buddy? All boob is good, but boob. True. What are those sultry car dealers on the casino floor called again? Daiya Fortuna? Lazu's based for that, let's be honest. Based on what? It is a definite, yeah, it's, you know, she has a one-track mind, there's nothing wrong with that. She's good. Daiya's are her Roman Empire. It's not just her, you asked her if she wanted to see them again in the Minecraft collab. Well, yeah. Cause, you know. I want to go back to the spa, it was nice. You are blaming Luli when none of us are without sin. Oh, I never said I was without sin. I never said, I never claimed to be a saint, Mon. That's just being courteous, yeah. All roads lead to Daiya. Yeah. Hey, and you know, the spa was really nice. The Roman Empire in that one side is slightly larger than the other. Yeah, but I really liked going on that trip, and I hope that I get to go on more trips with my friends. It was really nice. I haven't been on like a trip with friends like that before, and it was really nice. Well, thank you so much, Anonymous, for the 5 gifted. Thank you. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. I hope you can too. Yeah, I would like that a lot. Whoa, what's this? Oh, it's going through the things. Thank you. I was like, getting used to all the sound effects on Twitch. Thank you so much. Oh, wait, did we reach? We reached my sub goal. Thank you. Oh, and we have a hype train going on Twitch. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you, Mon. Choo choo. Choo choo. I wonder how much Uba I can draw before getting bonked. I believe in you. Keep drawing Uba. Never let it stop you. Don't let the government stop you. Don't let the government censor your hopes and your dreams and your love. The things that make you happy. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Thank you. Blup blup blup. Blup blup blup. Boop ba doop ba doop boop boop. Trying to figure out things like the government fears the Uba. Apparently so. Don't let them censor your Uba. Don't let them do it. Don't let them. No. The government is stopping me. Half of Donati's art is gone. Is it really? Oh my goodness. That's unfortunate. I think I have been admiring some Uba art recently. The thing that's really nice about art is that I now get to live a life of looking at art, and I can rationalize it as I'm looking for art for future commissions. I'm not looking at this for weird reasons. I have to look at it for the purpose of I need to look for a specific type of commission. So I need to find an artist that suits that style, I say. Yeah. It's like Twitch was put in charge of the whole internet. One wisecracker said to me, oh goodness. They can take our freedom, but they'll never take our Uba. Government can stop our devices, but not our imaginations. I saw this as someone with like zero mental imaging ability. Yeah. Looking at these Ubas, purely business, nothing else. Yeah, looking at art references. I'm shocked I haven't gotten to the point where you just admit to doing it for both reasons. I mean, it's looking at drawn Uba for research purposes. Hey, look. I do have to be able to like commission art, right, Momons? I'm really excited. I got something finished recently, and it's for redacted. I can't show you any of it, but I'm really excited that it's done, and it was done beautifully. And I commissioned an artist whose work I really, really like, and whose work I've been following for a good long bit. And I had to be like, okay, here is what I want. I have to very politely request, though, in this commission, we have to keep it appropriate. Please, you cannot have my boobs out. Like, they can be out, but they can't, I have to be wearing clothes. I had to specify. I was like, hello, I would like to request your commission services. Here is what I need for this commission. I know that you are very good at drawing a specific kind of art, and you're very good at it, and you draw various states of dress, and I have to clarify, please make sure that I will be clothed. I was like, I have to make sure. This is important. Davina, thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you. Davina, thank you for the tip as well. Daiya, I'm 23, basically a corpse now. Oh, don't say that. For real, boss, thanks you for all you've done for me. You were there for me during some low points last year, and I wanted to say thanks for it, boss. I appreciate you 1000%. Thank you, Davina. Thank you so much. You come by every stream, whether you're able to, whether you're free or not, you come and you stop by, and I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for your continued support, and happy birthday! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Davina! Happy birthday to you! Yippee! Congratulations on another year around the sun! Yippee! Woo woo! Thank you so much for your continued support. I really appreciate it. I hope that I can support Monmons and cheer you on in the same way that you cheer me on. Thank you so much. Congratulations. That's a huge thing. I think we need to bring back doing little celebrations for ourselves every year. You know, otherwise we don't, you know. I think we get used to just letting them pass by without even giving ourselves a little treat, you know? So they're more known for drawing that than got it. Did you specify no feet this time? How do I say this in a way that makes sense? I could not specify no feet. There has to be feet in this. So, make of that what you will. Silence bank account. Little treat is talking. That's the story of my life. So feet-focused art. No, not feet-focused. I'm just saying there's feet. I have feet. One. I share a birthday with 2 family members, so we end up having a big birthday party every August. That's so fun, Zodi. I hope it's not, like, difficult, though. I know sometimes that could be, like, overwhelming with lots of people celebrating and stuff like that. Naruhodo. Interesting. Yeah. Don't worry about it, Mamons. You have feet? I do have feet. I know. You forget sometimes because, you know, you see my torso mostly, but it's true. So, full bodyguard, yeah. Dial's like 75% leg, yeah. That's not too bad. We invite family over, but it's very ironic I ended up sharing the exact same birthday as my younger sister. Whoa. That's impressive. You guys ended up with the exact same birthday? Or unless you're twins. That makes sense. But if you're like a year apart or something like that, but exactly the day, that's pretty impressive. If I'm an artist and my client specifies they know how I draw, and they want to avoid how I'm famous for, I'd feel like, oh no, they know what I've done. No, like, the artist does both, and does a lot of both. But when I put my request in, I was like, okay, this is what I would like. This is what I would like, and I need to clarify because of the nature of what this is. I need to clarify that it has to be safe for work. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I had to clarify some things. The number of Monmons, a lot of us share birthdays. That's true. That makes sense. Full body, you had to specify clothed, feet visible. Yeah. I have a respectable amount of leg. Not to overshare, but it's found family for me. Oh, I gotcha. I thought you were just a torso integrated into the dealer's table via various cables. Whoa, Monmons, that's crazy. Can't wait to take a nap after work. That does sound delightful, and I hope that you're able to enjoy a nice nap after a hard day's work. Proud of you. Proud of you. Putty, putty, putty. Just a little bit longer. A little bit longer, and you'll be good. And then you can rest. Then you can sleepy eepy beepy for however long you want. Yeah. I assumed your legs just kept going. Yeah. Almost nap time. Yay! Oh no, they found out who I am. I have to go undercover and start over with another safe for work name. Nah. It's fine. People be drawing boobs. You know? So what finds you awakened at this time? I wake up around this time almost every day when I'm not oversleeping because I stayed up too late. But people be drawing boobs, and for that we are eternally grateful, truly. The long cat meme, but it's just leg. 2 more hours left at the office, but that's only 2 more hours. You're, what, 3/4 of the way done through the day. You did good. You did good. Putty, 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 putty. I've gotten into the habit of after-work naps. A nap is delightful. You know, the fact that we stopped taking naps in, like, kindergarten, like after kindergarten, is genuinely a crime, I think. We should bring that back. Bring that back. Bring back naps. That's, yeah. Yeah. People be drawing boobs, UK notwithstanding. We gotta do something about that, Mon. We gotta do something about that. I like Daiya legs. I'm glad. What? Wait, what's your sleep schedule like? Or do you not have one? I don't really have one. I stayed up until almost 4 in the morning playing Prospector Roblox with Mims and Gooby and Bossert. And fixing Bossy's internet problem. She was having issues with her encoder settings. And I was sitting there and I was looking at it, and she's showing me all of her frame drops. And I'm sitting there and I'm looking at it and I'm going, huh, this is a little weird funky. And so I open my encoder settings and I compare them to hers, and I'm like, we could lower your encoder settings, but I'm not sure if it would work. And then I ask her about her internet because of her new ISP, and then she opens her internet and she realizes that she's connected to both her Ethernet and also multiple Wi-Fi sources. And then I had to have the conversation with her about why it is that you don't want to be connected to multiple internet sources at the same time when you're streaming. And so that was the source of the problem, and all she had to do was just disconnect, just disable the internet sources that she didn't want to be on. It turned out to be something super duper simple, but I went through and and told her, I was like, okay. I pulled up everything and I was like, okay, here's my encoder settings, here are your encoder settings, yours are focused on quality. Maybe if your ISP is like, she told me her download and her upload speeds, and I was like, okay, her upload speed's low but not awful. Like, it's something where she would at least be able to do Zatsus. So I'm like sitting there and I'm like, okay, we could change the quality settings to go from quality to speed so that she sends out less packets, but at least that way they're still being sent over the internet and you're not having to worry about as much traffic on your ISP when you're streaming. So I was like, okay, I'm sitting here, I'm like trying to figure out, I'm like connecting all the dots, I'm doing all of the stuff, and I'm sitting here and trying to come up with the best way to set her settings so that she could play as many games as possible while still being able to stream on her Wi-Fi or on her internet. And then we realized the reason why was just because she was connected to multiple internets at the same time. So why should you not be connected to multiple internet sources? Because you might switch between them. The big thing, at least to my understanding, so if this is wrong, you know, I'm not in IT, but my understanding of it is that you're essentially like fighting. It switches back and forth and it doesn't make a concrete decision on which one takes priority. So it can really, really, really heavily impact what actually gets sent. So that's basically it. Essentially, you don't want the wires to cross when you're sending out information. You want to make it very, very, very clear, hey, this is where I'm wanting the data to be sent through. Yeah. And so we managed to get that under control. It's fine to have, you know, it's fine to have or use multiple Wi-Fi or internet sources if you have multiple, but you should only really be using one at a time ideally, because otherwise you can end up with too much traffic and stuff like that. Yeah. Has to have a stable connection. Yeah. Don't cross streams when streaming. Didn't even know you could connect to multiple sources. Yeah, you like, for example, like if you have an Ethernet connection, right? If you have an Ethernet connection, you can be connected to Wi-Fi and Ethernet at the same time. You can be on the same internet source, and you can also be on different ones. So, for example, I have 2 routers at home, right, in the casino, because the casino's a big casino, right? And so I can connect to Wi-Fi in the casino, like in the Wi-Fi, right, from the other casino router. But if I do that, then firstly, it's really far away, so the connection's not as good. But secondly, I already have an Ethernet connection, so it doesn't make sense for me to use this one and then try and use the Wi-Fi. When sent from multiple sources, the actual streaming site can ignore a lot of them because it's expecting them from the main source. Exactly. And it can exactly, like, overloads, essentially, to my understanding. Never had an issue with it, but always disable the weaker connection anyways. Yeah, I think it just depends, but that was the exact issue in this instance. Because she stops stream. She stops the test stream that we're working on, because that's, you know, how everybody tests for encoder issues and other things like that, is we set up a little test stream, we take a friend, and we go and we test it, right? And so instead of testing it live on stream, I was like, okay, we're gonna do a test stream, do the thing, and she does it, and she's like, okay, it's not sending out anything, and I was like, okay, cool, and she's like, okay, so I'm gonna do this, and she unplugs the Ethernet, or no. Yeah, so we were just testing to see which one would work, whether it was better for her to do Ethernet or Wi-Fi. And instead of, I don't really know why she did Wi-Fi, why she removed the Ethernet cable instead, but she did it. And she unplugs it, and immediately she sends me a message and is like, connection lost, it's not sending anything anymore. And I'm like, yeah, because you have to stop the stream, because it was sending packets through that connection. Like, you just unplugged something and now it's not sending data because it doesn't know where to send it from, so you have to stop it and restart it. And then when she finally stopped it and restarted it, it was fine. And so all's good. It should be fine now. I think she should be able to stream with no problem. And we didn't have to make any changes to encoder settings, so her resolution's the same, everything is the same. It should be okay. But fingers crossed. So I told her if she has any problems to message me, and speaking of which, I should open up my Discord just in case she has a message, because I want to make sure that if I need to help her with that later, for whatever reason. But yeah, I've been doing a little bit more. I'm not very good with the hardware side still, and I still have a lot to learn. But Monmons who have been here since day one probably know, when I first started streaming, when I first debuted, I was having some really serious problems with my ISP, with my internet service provider, that resulted in me having some very difficult to watch streams with a lot of sputtering and a lot of frame drops and a lot of encoding problems. And it turned out it was because because of the fact that my my router is not only very old and not sending a lot of data, it doesn't really do high-speed internet, but on top of that, it's so far away that it doesn't send data very well. And so I got a new one and got everything reset up, so things are good now. And yeah, there's a lot of tech stuff that goes on behind the scenes, fun fact. It's kind of crazy. So I finally got that fixed, but I remember what an absolute... It was just insanely frustrating. It was really... I felt very disheartened by it. The VODs are still very watchable. I'm glad. This was like the first month of stream, but I was really self-conscious about it. I had to drop my stream resolution to like 720p for a little while, so all the other girls were streaming on 1440 and 1080, and I was streaming on 720, and it was just kind of a very frustrating process, and I was having a little bit of trouble with articulating my needs and then getting those needs met as far as like help and figuring out how best to manage that and how to get help with the problem I was having at the time. And so when I finally figured it out and when I finally handled it, I had to do it entirely by myself. And it was fine at the end of the day, but I had to learn myself, and I had to do a lot of hard work. Are you using an Ethernet cable now? I am. Don't worry. So yo, thank you so much for the raid. Hiya. Welcome in, raiders. Hiya. I'm Daiya Fortuna, your always, sometimes lucky lady. Welcome. Hiya. Snow Globe Berry raiders. Hello. Let me send a shout out your way. Thank you so much for your support and for stopping by. I hope you had a good stream. What were you playing? There we go. I'm learning slowly but surely how Twitch shoutout systems and stuff work. Luckily, chats are pretty good about handling stuff. I'm very thankful for it. Hello, Daiya. Nice to meet you. Thanks for having us. Of course. I'm honored. How was your stream? Did you have a good stream today? I hope that if you played a game, I hope that you had a good experience, and I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day. Make sure to get some water and a drink after a long stream. Make sure to take some time. You were comfy chatting too today. Oh, how lovely. I'm so glad that you had a good time. I love chatting streams, but I don't do enough of them. I worry that I need to be entertaining sometimes, and I worry that normal chatting streams are like, I don't know, I feel self-conscious about them sometimes, so I'm practicing up. I'm getting some much needed practice in. I've been regaling MonMons, my lovely community members, with stories about my my sordid past with tech issues and stuff, because honestly, that's the universal experience. Who hasn't streamed and experienced scuff? It's unavoidable. Daiya, you sound like you have some good friends around you. I do. I work very hard to... I want to be the kind of friend that everyone can... I want to be as reliable as possible, but I also really, really love like spending time with my friends and hanging out together, and Bossy has helped me with so many things, and I want to help Bossy with stuff, and I want to help Gooby, and I want to help Mims, and I want to help all of my friends. I want to help Lazuli however I can. I really love being able to help my friends. It makes me feel useful, and it makes me feel happy, so... Daiya the Yap Queen needs more Yap confidence. I can do it. And once we get the stream started, it's fine, but I always worry about what we're going to talk about, because I never come up with ideas in advance. It's all off the dome. To live is to scuff. Truly, that's, you know, what is life without scuff? The Riddler, thank you so much for 13 months of being a type 1 diabetic. Now that I finally managed to join a stream live again, I want to say big Daiya love. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your continued support, and thank you so much for stopping by. I'm sorry that I know my schedule sometimes makes it difficult for MonMons to tune in live, as I stream in a time zone that's not always super friendly for people who are in Europe or other time zones, but I really, really appreciate your continued support, and I'm so glad that we can hang out together today in a time that works for you to be able to catch it live. Hiya, and thank you so much for your 13 months. Oh my gosh, over a year now. It's crazy. Luckily, MonMons are very chatty. Yeah, it does help a ton. Because again, I've always wanted to have the opportunity to do chatting streams like this where I get to actively talk with MonMons. It feels more like a conversation back and forth, and that's a really good feeling. Graveyard shift gang. Yeah, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I hope you're not staying up too late. Yeah, thank you for streaming during Canadian EST functioning leave time zone friendly hours. Of course. 2 a.m. gang. Oh god. Janai, no. Janai, stop. I want to do like, I'm trying to do like a stream every week in the like EST slash EU time zone friendly time, ideally. I'd like that. No, Chidori, I know it's 3 a.m. for you. Why are you here? Why are JP Monmons here? JP Monmons, go to bed. Go the fuck to sleep. You're in Indonesia here. What the heck? 1 a.m.? My goodness. Go to bed. Here, go to bed. They also meet Hongshu. Bonk, bonk, bonk. No time to sleep when there's Daiya afoot. No, there's always time to sleep. 2 a.m. gang. N. No. 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 You have something you must do. Okay. Okay. Gamba. It's 2 p.m. here. I should also go to bed. Yeah. You know what? 2 p.m. 2 in the afternoon sounds like a good time for a nap. 2 a.m. and SG. Good night. Dayasumi Ruka. Good night. 2 a.m. here. Please don't force me to go to bed. Okay, you're on thin ice. 11 a.m. gang. Yeah, there we go. Practical hours. Let's go. Let's sleep. Oh no, Monmons. Oh no, Daiya must not know what time it is when I usually watch streams. Willow. 9 p.m. here. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice that it's practical hours for some Monmons. 1 p.m. is 1 a.m. Just had late supper. Oh my goodness. Rolled out of the rack early for stream at like 1 p.m. What is a rack? I'm imagining like a server rack. Why is your bed a server rack? Why are you sleeping in there? That's not what you're supposed to do. I'm EST, so yeah, so it's like what, 12 there? Italy here, good day to you. Hiya! Oh my gosh. Italy. Whoa. Buongiorno. Buongiorno. You1 here. Hiya! Oh my goodness. Rack equals bed. Oh. Well, we're talking shop. Every time I open OBS, I feel like I figure something else out about it. I found out how to properly set up multiple scenes while screwing around with friends the other day. It's a fun process. It takes some time, though. Navy slang for bed. Oh. Oh, are you on a boat? Yes, team on lunch. Can't scold me. Maybe a bed on a ship? Maybe. A torture rack. Have I become more Daiya than Daiya? Whoa. Are you out freaking the hut right now? That's crazy. Wasn't that French? No. Bonjour is French. Buongiorno is I don't know how to speak Italian properly. I don't know it, but Buongiorno is Italian, I think. No, but my dad was a Marine. Something's filtered down. Oh, that's understandable. Monmon's worldwide, international Monmon. Mr. Mon, like, Mr. Monwide, Mr. 305. I don't know. Dai. Yeah, Miss Worldwide. There we go. Yeah, international Monmons. I need to learn. I want to learn as many languages as possible so that I can say hello to Monmons, like good morning and good evening and good night to Monmons in every language. Yeah. The land of medical nuns. Hey, the land of what? Whoa. I gotta Google something real quick. Wait a second. Wait. Whoa. Huh. Sorry. I had to look it up. I'm thinking about I have to think about outfits on Mons. I have to think about outfits, you know? It's very important. Buonasera is good evening. Oh, thank you! Literally doing the Pepe eyes popping out. Oh, no. Or nor. Outfits, whatever for. Well, eventually, Monmons, I'd like to have more outfits, you know? Salamat. Oh, that's so cool. Thank you for teaching me. Are both common hellos in Russian. Hey, I can't read Cyrillic script. Just for research purposes. Yeah, I'm going to heal them on once or put leeches on you. I'm probably going to put leeches on you. The alt art you used for the schedule is so peak. Oh, Janoti! Janoti's art is this week's schedule art. Care to share ideas or did you want to keep them to yourself? I'm thinking about it. Yeah. Daiya with enough outfits to swap every second to prevent detection from radar. Incognito spy Daiya. Spya, it's me. Daiya Fortuna. Daiya Sneak Tuna. Sneaky. Leashes, did Amazon get to you? No. Leeches. For bloodletting. Yeah. Spya Spork Tuna, huh? Huh. You're always sometimes caught super spy. No! No. Never caught. So sneaky. I would be the epitome of super secret, super successful femme fatale. Yeah. Branded sporks for stabbing. This is my stabbing spork. This right here, this is my stabbing spork. Yeah. I aspire a Daiya. Oh no, don't look at me. No. You're always sometimes double-crossing femme fatale. What's the point of a super spy if they don't get tied to a chair next to a slowly moving laser? Okay, I'm making a note of that. Where in the world is Daiya San Diego? Daiya with a comically large leech the size. Because it's cute. I wanted to see how big they could get. And those farmers had too many cattle anyways. No, Monmons. I'm going to put it on you. Why would I make the moo cows hurt, Monmons? That doesn't make no sense. Monmons. Silly goose. Could never get that game to work, could we? No, I need to make a virtual system, but I don't have enough space on my PC. It won't work. The urge to go on a heist with Daiya to steal the world's largest zirconium crystal. Whoa. If you're the femme fatale, who of your friends is the suave spy? It's not Bossy. Bossy wants to think that she is suave. She's not. She is, but she's not in that way. Lazu would get caught immediately. Rocky would get caught even faster. Lazu and I believe we could have a detective and... Oh, well, actually, if we're talking detectives, probably Kanana, right? But if we're talking... I would love... hey, Monmons, if anybody needs ideas, the concept of, like... I want to be Phantom Thief concept. Okay, concept. And Luli and I should be in an eternal state of chasing each other for all of time, I think. You know? I go out and steal diamonds to get Luli's attention, you know? Yeah. Kana's Peak Detective, yeah. Luli the Watson of your homes. Zelia's the suave spy. Yeah, actually, Goob could totally, yeah, that Goober could do it. Daiya completes her missions every, the concept TM, yeah. Every time, but only by sheer coincidence to the end. Hey, I'm very lucky. Luli the Third. Whoa. Luli could do it, I believe. Only I'm allowed to defeat you vibes. Yeah. We have to fight. we have to fight. Yeah. Hi there, hiya. Good morning. Very enemies, rivals. The thing is that neither one of us would be able to stop laughing. Is that a toxic relationship? No. No. Because the way the conversation would go down is Lily would be like, Daiya Fortuna, am I allowed to chase you to the ends of the earth? And then I would just be like, yeah, sure, okay, that sounds fun. And then that's the way it would go forever. Exactly the way it would go. Oh, thank you! Very sweet. Now I'm imagining Lily in a police officer outfit and Daiya in a thief outfit. Yeah. Very, yeah. Very polite enemies. No, we're not... Enemies is such a strong word. It's more of like rivals. Rivals, kind of. All I can think of Daiya and Quincy escaped Queen's outfit from Nikkei. Mostly because of the Uba. Oh, thanks. Frenemies, yeah. Pink Panther vibes, yeah. Doo-doo. 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 The way it's been going on forever based on her stories of you in the 1700s, yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. She wants to hang out with me so bad that she makes up delusional stories about past lives. Yeah. That's crazy. I love my friends. I'm so happy and I'm so honored. We were talking about this recently. About like, oh, like, you know, about like the old days. Which makes me sound old, but we were talking about like the old days and how like, oh, like complicated feelings, like we miss it, but also like, you know, we also know that like things are, you know, like it's not as, you know, things are the way that they are, and you make the best of them, and you know, there's a lot of things that were good, and there's a lot of things that are better here now. But we were talking about it, and she was like really like, yeah, I miss hanging out together. And I was like, what do you mean? You miss hanging out with me? We're hanging out right now. What the hell are you talking about, woman? Woman, what are you talking about? I miss getting to collab together, and I miss hanging out and everybody being together. And it's like, yeah, DM people, bozo. Like, yeah. If you miss people, tell them you miss them. I get it. I get where you're coming from, but like, don't miss people. They're right there. We have 5 collabs this week. What the hell do you mean? What the hell do you mean you miss hanging out together? What do you mean? Man, I miss her voice already. Literally just beside her. Exactly. We miss you, Daiya. I miss One. Is that why the weekend is the way it is? I don't know. Maybe, who knows? Always a DM away, yeah. I miss Daiya. Monmons, no, I'm right here. The stream hasn't even ended yet, Monmons. What the heck? There's different vibes to every era of a person as well. That's true. But at the end of the day, like, she's still the exact same person that I made friends with before I debuted. Like, you know? She's still the same person that I watched all of Buchigiri with and talked about how excited I was to debut, and who gave me all of these recommendations on how to make my thumbnails. Luli taught me how to make thumbnails. Luli and Kana taught me how to make thumbnails. There were so many things that I learned from the girls, and I'm so thankful and honored for it. Well, Lady Daiya's still streaming. Hiya, I'm doing well. Hope you're doing good today. Lily misses you on a week where you're in like 4 collabs together, 2 of them duo collabs. That's what I'm saying. We're literally watching a movie tomorrow. I missed the Daiya of 30 seconds ago. Days really fly by. Hey, wait, what the heck? What the hecky? Come on, what the hell? What's the Daiya of right now, huh? Is she chopped me? Is she chopped liver? Am I useless to you? Am I nothing to you, Monmons? Gee. Looking forward to tomorrow. Me too. But let's enjoy today too. Glad to hear it. How's the casino holding up? Any repairs needed? My PC doesn't like me, but other than that, good. other than my PC sometimes being stinky, everything's good. I'm waiting for the Daiya 30 seconds from now. I'm gonna fight Monmons. Sounds like Lily has separation anxiety. Well, she doesn't really have that. I think she's doing A-okay. I think more than anything, it's just like, you know, now that it's been a little bit of time, we miss, you know, we're looking back down memory lane, I think. Yeah. How's the casino AC doing this time of year? It's doing alright. I have a fan in my room and it's pretty good. Meet Monmons outside the Waffle House next door. I'm so upset I'm gonna miss the Blade collab, my favorite duo with one of my favorite movies. I'll have to be VOD gang. I'm sorry, Willow, but I hope that you enjoyed the VOD. I'm waiting for Daiya 2 hours from now. Well, I'm not gonna be streaming 2 hours from now because I have a meeting. So, you're gonna be waiting for a while. just gonna prepare you. I missed the Daiya of tomorrow today. What? Huh? I hear Daiya in 30 seconds is pretty good. So is Daiya right now. What the fuck? Top 10 Daiyas in the last 2 minutes. 10. Daiya 148. What the hell? Especially since you saw each other in person. Yeah. DMing people first is really hard for a lot of people. There's still a sense of loss. Yeah, and that's the thing is, like, you know, I think a lot of us, I know I have the same issue. There's people that I wanted to reach out to who I haven't had the opportunity to because I've been busy, and it's taken so long that now I'm like a little nervous of like, oh my gosh, like it's been so long. I hope that they don't, you know, they haven't thought it's because of them or anything like that. It's just busy, right? But the big thing that I can recommend is like bite that bullet. Like just do it. You know, grit your teeth and bear it. It's 2 seconds of nerves and anxiety and embarrassment for being able to maintain a relationship. And that's really important. I like Mira to mention Daiya. I hope she comes in your stream sometime soon. Oh god. Fortuna, fear. Monmons are in a constant state of missing Daiya even when you're here with you. What the heck, Monmons? Now it feels awkward. Yeah, I hate that feeling, but at the same time, like, you're never going to reach out, you're never going to make that connection, you're never going to maintain that friendship if you don't. So I have to remind myself. The other thing is that I've learned from being here for as long as I have now is that a little known fact that I feel like a lot of girls don't realize is we're all equally terrified of messaging each other, and so nobody messages. So if you smile and you finally message somebody, the likelihood that they're going to be like, oh my gosh, I've wanted to talk to you for so long, but I've been really busy and really nervous to do so because I was concerned about, like, I'm scared to message first. If you just reach out first, it helps so much. You know, there's just so many people, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's just the way that things go. But, you know, if I've learned anything from being in this industry, and from like making all the friends that I have, I would not have made nearly as many of the friends as I have without reaching out to people first. But I will say, in that same vein, I want to reach out to everybody, but I haven't been able to because I just, you know, time is limited, right? So I need to continue to challenge myself, and I need to continue to reach out to more girls and make more friends, because there's plenty of people who I've interacted with or I haven't interacted with yet who I really want to befriend and I want to get to know better. As someone who struggles putting feelings and thoughts into words, I feel that so much. Yeah. I've heard about the VTuber struggle of setting up a collab or even just interacting with each other. Sometimes it's just really tough because, again, like, you know, I think to myself, oh man, she's so cool. I want to get to know her. I want to introduce myself to her. I want to, you know, talk about things. We have similar interests or whatever. And then you get distracted by work because there's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of streaming happening. There's a lot of life stuff happening. You know, and you're like, oh, it's not really a good time for me right now, so I'll do it when I have time, and then you forget. That's the big thing, you know? It's very normal. It's just like life. I mean, anything, you know, is like that. Hiya, Daiya, hiya! But it's a matter of, you know, just being sincere and just expressing, you know, hey, I want to hang out with you. I want to get to know you. 5 goobers all in a room and they're just slightly nervous about talking. And that's my thing is, I'm very much she asked for no pickles. If I can, I'm pretty anxious, but if I notice that other people look like they're wanting to talk, or, you know, if I see something and I'm like, oh, I think maybe, you know, I would rather make a fool of myself and reach out and, you know, try to bring everyone together and help people make friends than wait. If that makes sense, you know? If somebody's got to be the silly person, I'll do it. You're pretty. Oh, thanks. I just exist. I'm just a little guy. Mom friend, a little bit. I like taking care of others, and so when I see people who are a little nervous, I'm like, I will do it. I'll step up. I'll help however I can. You know, I'm not perfect at it. I'll stumble my way through it, and I'll do whatever I have to do to make sure that everyone feels comfortable. Bro's a little guy. I'm just a little dude. Certified little really tall woman. Space facilitator. Yeah. Yeah. Because I just want to make friendships that last a really long time. And I want to get to know everybody. And I want to, you know, I want everyone to feel comfortable, especially in like collabs and stuff. Making sure that everybody feels comfortable is so important to me. There's just a little guy and a tall woman, Bamek. Yeah. Yeah. Daiya social tuna. Yeah. You know, I want everyone to have a good time. I want everyone to feel included. I want everyone to feel happy. And again, no one's ever perfect at that, but I think it's really important. And I want to, you know, I really like making sure that everyone feels included and having fun with everyone. Sometimes I'll reach out after a stream and be like, how did you feel? Are you doing okay? Did you enjoy that? Did I talk too much? You know, how are you feeling? Did you have a good time? I had a very good time, but I hope that you also had a good time. Because I just want to make sure that everyone's feeling comfortable and enjoying themselves, and it's very important. Thank you for being you, truly. Thank you for being here and for supporting me. So considerate. I'm very nervous. I'm very anxious, you know? I'm the kind of person who I finish stream and then I'm like, oh, like, especially when it comes to first time hanging out with friends that I haven't gotten to stream with before. I haven't gotten as close to as I'd like. You know, we're still getting to know each other. I finish stream and I'm like, oh my god, did I say something embarrassing? I did. I'm sure I said something embarrassing. Did I talk too much? Did I do too much? Was I too much? Did I you know? And like, it's not normally the case, but it's still important to like check in and make sure, and just again, clear communication's really important, I think. Daiya's very big sisterly. I try to be considerate. I want to be, you know, again, I want to be the kind of person that people feel comfortable if they, you know, if something ever happens and they start to feel nervous during a collab, or it, like, if someone is like, oh, like, I'm alone or I'm lost and I really want to hang out with somebody, but I don't know how to do it. I want to be a person that people feel comfortable messaging and being like, hey, where are you? Or hey, I'm lost, or hey, I'm confused. How, you know, I want to be able to help however I can, because I want to make sure that everybody enjoys collabs and everybody has fun together. Thank you for hanging out with me. Please fill out this review / suggestion sheet for real. Honestly, please leave me a Yelp review. The post-collab check-in is really good, because if someone didn't have fun, they'll never say so unless you asked. Yeah, and I want to make sure that everybody feels comfy and safe. Making content together is a bit different than hanging out too. Oh yeah, for sure. You know, people like you scare me. There's nothing wrong to be friendly and social, but I have a bad, unhappy, seemingly extra friendly extrovert. I think it's just a matter of, like, again, like, you know, it's communication. I struggle with similar thoughts, but Daiya's always a comforting presence. Yeah. Post-collab aftercare goes crazy. Hey! God damn it. I have... Okay, in that same vein, I'm gonna say, I'm an ambivert, firstly. Another thing is, and this is like, I'm gonna tell you a little hack. I'm gonna tell you a thing that I do, and this is like a secret thing, okay? I'm gonna tell you this I'll tell you this in confidence, okay? I tell everyone before stream that if they feel uncomfortable at any point in time with anything, to DM me during stream. So if anybody feels uncomfortable with anything, I message them, like, I'm like, okay, if you're feeling uncomfortable, if I ever go too far with a joke, or if you ever start to feel uncomfortable at any point in time, like, you know, here's a word, or here's something, like, let's think of something really short that you can type into the Discord and send, and then that way, you know, like, without having to explain it, hey, we want to move to a different topic, we don't want to talk about it anymore. So in that sense, we kind of have a safe word. When you put it that way. But I want to make sure that everybody feels safe, and so if at any point in time, if somebody feels uncomfortable, I don't want anybody to feel like in a collab, or if in a hangout, if at any point in time you don't need to explain yourself or why you don't feel comfortable. We just need to make sure everybody feels comfortable. considering you're all streaming, it's a fantastic idea. Yeah. So, fun fact. The feeling you don't... no, it's never been used. I've never had anybody who's actually needed to use it or anything like that. I've never had it used. No one's ever messaged me like that before. And normally, you know, again, normally it's just for like it's extra good for like for like big collabs, right? But the big thing is it's just a means of like, hey, I feel uncomfortable with something, let's move on. And I think that that's really important when it comes to streams. Making sure that everyone feels comfortable and that everyone feels safe is really important. The Daiya safety hotline is always open. Oh yeah. So. No, it's not anything like that. But has anyone ever said they expected you to get way freakier because of it? No, I don't think so. It's pretty good considering it's almost the thing they have in bars where you can ask for an angel shot. Yeah, exactly, if somebody feels unsafe or uncomfortable. Furiously DMing Daiya to stop talking about the flesh cubes. I also try to check and make sure if people are okay with cursing and other things like that too. Sometimes I forget and I have to ask on stream, but just because, you know, some people's rules with cursing and other things like that on stream versus like in Hangouts is different, you know. Like if someone's community is very say so, I want to match that, but it's hard for me. It's hard for me because I'm a degenerate, you know. Making other person hit your leg under the table, yeah. But I think it's important. I wish that more like check with them for everything, but never for the cannibalism. Well, people generally know. But hello, hiya. But yeah, you know, if I'd like to prepare. I would like to prepare myself to not curse like a sailor if I can avoid it. Trying very hard. It's possible to be a say-so degenerate. I think I'm a say-so degenerate. I curse, but I'm not like inappropriate. It's a good sign that no one's ever felt the need. Yeah, but it's again, it's not even like a. It doesn't have to be something that's bad per se, right? It can just be, hey, like, you know, I'm feeling really down today. I don't really want to joke, or you know, maybe something is like that's too much, you know. But people didn't know about the cannibalism, then I'd be worried. Daiya's always chewing on a mon. Yeah, I'm constantly doing it, right? So thoughtful. No, I'm just I want to make everyone feel comfortable. Even her crazy retweets are tasteful. Yeah, I like when it comes to art and stuff like that. I really like more of like a burlesque or pinup kind of style, right? I don't like full inappropriate stuff or anything like that as much. I'm not, you know, not yucking anyone's yum. Just my preferences. A wholesome femme fatale, yeah. And, hey. How do you feel about maybe letting me freaking get you? Got raided in here with Suyo. Hiya, thank you so much for stopping in and for saying hi. Thank you. Felt like commenting because you sound like a really good and cool person. Oh, thank you, that's so sweet of you. Chewing on Mom on gummies. Yeah. I think it's just really important to like check and make sure that everybody feels comfy. I want to be a good. I want to be I don't know. I want to be a good friend. I don't know how to explain that. I want to be the best friend that I can be, and the way that I do that is just by trying to be the kind of person who is as considerate as possible. Because I know I'm not always going to be perfect all the time, but I want to help however I can. It's very important, and so I want to. I want to make sure that nobody ever feels uncomfortable, you know, and I know that I'm never going to be able to completely guarantee that, but I want to do everything I can. Yeah. Hey Daiya, I'm heading to Big Bear soon, and so I want to say hey Daiya. The national park? Is it a national park? Big Bear. It's like a park or something, right? I hope that you have a good time. Thank you so much for saying hiya. It's very understandable. Yeah. I think so. I want to be a good like I want to create a safe environment for Mon. I want to create a safe environment for my friends to hang out. You know, I want to, you know, I don't know. I'm I'm a worrier, I guess, for lack of a better word. Thank you for being so thoughtful for all of us. I'm just, you know, I'm just trying my best. I want to be yeah, I want everyone to feel safe. I want everyone to feel comfortable. I want everyone to have a good time and to have fun without feeling nervous or, you know, anything like that. Because it's really fun, but it's also, especially streaming together for the first time, can feel very nerve-wracking because you want to make a good impression on, like, you want to make sure that everybody's on the same wavelength and everybody has a good time and that you're not talking over anyone or anything like that. So it's sometimes a process, you know? But I've never like every experience that I've had has been so positive and so lovely, and I want everyone who hangs out with me and who, you know, every Mon to feel the same way. As the first VTuber aside from Bossy that I ever spoke to, Daiya is the most welcoming and knowledgeable person, and all the good things you assume about her are true. Coco's so sweet. Coco's literally so sweet. I'm so glad to be friends with Coco. I thank the stars and thank Bossy for introducing me to Coco. Truly. Hey Daiya, I hope the day's been well. Hiya, it has been. As far as I can see, I think you're doing great. Yeah, I'm trying. You know, just trying. Streams are always a comfy place. I'm glad. More wholesome than a golden retriever. Feels so safe in this casino with a mysterious basement. I feel like with all the weird stuff that we talk about, it's important for me to, you know, like, at the end of the day, I'm a deranged. I'm maybe a little cannibalistic, but you know, I'm still a you know, a little guy. I try to be, you know, a polite member of society despite that. So glad Bossy introduced us all to Coco. Me too. Darn Skippy. What a blessing. I'm just a little cannibalism as a treat, you know? Yeah. Tasteful derangement. Yeah, just a little bit of derangement. Just a little bit of being deranged. Yeah. Yeah. Just some platonic biting here and there. Yeah, you know? How else to show affection than bite? Affectionate biting. Daiya, a cannibalism? No, that's impossible. Have you ever seen me and a cannibal in the same room? I mean, wait, what? This casino's like one of those anime schools with 7 mysteries. The wet chain route, the Mon mop that cleans the floors itself. Yeah, the casino has the same vibes as an evil wizard tower, but the host is offering you tea and a hug while the victims scream from the wet chain room. That's the vibe that I want, right? I want the casino to be a safe and inviting place, and also the door locks behind you and you can never escape, you know? Like, why? You would never want to, even if you could. But, you know, this is just an insurance policy, Mon. It's just a little extra guarantee that you never leave. Consensual cannibalism in this casino is welcome. It is. Love and care comes in many forms. In this case, bites. Yeah. Yeah. Mon can bite back. That's okay. Yeah. Everybody in the casino goes around biting their friends. What if we break the door down, though? You're not going to. You're not going to. The door disappears. Don't worry about it. Yeah, exactly. The Fortuna's favorite casino. The Fortuna's favorite casino is kind of like the Hotel California, in the sense that you can never leave. you know, it's the Gregory Horror House. It's, you know, you can come in. You've come hang out. It looks so inviting. Ooh, the outside is so cold and unforgiving. Ooh, and it's so warm and nice in here. And there's lots of machines that make fun noises. Ooh, Mon, you want to come hang out? You want to come hang out so bad? You want to come hang out? Ooh, and then you get in here and the door disappears, you know? Yeah. Glad to finally get some signal after my camping trip. Oh my goodness, I hope you had a good camping trip. That sounds fun. I love the wet chain room, but boy, people are gonna be surprised when it's literal and not some burlesque stage show. Huh? The door goes away. One, they don't leave. Two, they gamble more. Exactly. You get it. Yeah. You can check in anytime you like, but you can never leave. Yeah. Yeah. And fun fact, if you try to redirect out of the stream, yeah, it won't let you. It won't let you. So you shouldn't even try it. You should just not worry about that. I too am a big fan of the wet chain room. I would love nothing more. I need to think about this. I wonder if there's a way for me. So, Momons, do you remember Rickrolling back in the day? I once got sent a Rickroll from like 15 million years ago. That was one where like you would try to click on the X and the little window, the little pop-up window to close the screen would like move. So you like couldn't like X out of the browser. You know? You couldn't like X out or leave or make it stop. And I want to do that. I want to find a way to do that with the stream so that like Monmons can like look at like an embedded like on my website, Monmons can look at like an embedded player of the stream and you can watch the stream and then anytime that you try to click off of it, it won't let you. I think that would be delightful. I think that would be fantastic. Speaking of no escape, Jeremy's been stuck in slot machine 14 for like 3 months and you haven't responded to my maintenance request to up the jackpot rate to get him out sooner. Sucks to suck, Jeremy. You're gonna be in there a while. You better start eating those coins. Just opens up another VOD. Yeah. Yeah, Daiya stream, but it's centered on your mouse position. Yeah. Pop-up hell. Yeah, so Monmons can never, you know. Firefox does something like that with a picture-in-picture window all over all my other windows. Yes. 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 I want to make my website a pitcher plant for Monmons. And catch them. Yes. Yes. Monmons trapped. Yes. No one caged in the stream. Yeah. How do Monmons taste again? Delicious. Yummy. Refreshing. Miss Fortuna, we seem to have a large amount of casino chips missing after you told Jeremy to eat them. Well, just print more. What if happens if Monmons try to leave? You can't. You can't. Don't worry about it. You can't. Your soul is eternally bound here. Did you forget? Monmons, your memory may not be very good. That's okay. That's okay. You're delightful nonetheless. Daiya early stream. Indeed! I'm having an early stream today. How do I even get in here when there's no doors? That's okay. It's an indoor only. It doesn't let people out. Starting to feel like Gru and we're her minions. Yeah. It's more like Edna and the Prinnies, but still. Except I'm nicer to you. I don't berate you. Daiya trying to set up so many locks and then watching as no one attempts to get out in the first place. Yeah. Yeah. I just was watching a clip of Roller Coaster Tycoon Gaming from Games GDQ? Games Done Quick? The event. And I saw somebody make a ride called Mr. Bones Wild Ride where they just it's a ride you can't get off of. And it just continuously goes faster and faster and faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. And it was so fun. I want to recreate it. It was so fun. I loved watching it. I loved watching it so much. Mr. Bones Wild Ride. I never saw anything else. I didn't see any other thing from it, but I just saw the part of a GDQ where it was Mr. Bones Wild Ride and the little people on the roller coaster just keep going faster and faster. It was so good. I liked it. It's been like a year since I last played it. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Have you read the original post about it? No, I don't know that. I do not know. I want to get off Miss Fortuna's Wild Ride. Yeah. I know because I found an old meme I made. Oh my goodness, really? I need to play it again. Hiya, hiya, what's the yappin' today? We're yapping about everything. The ride never ends, yeah. You're never escaping, Monmons. You're never going to be free. That's the whole point. Monmons are trapped here forever. It's just you and me, Monmons, forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. And ever. Yeah. And ever. I want Monmons to be so safe. You're gonna be so damn safe, Monmons. So damn safe. So damn safe. Not even free during school. Yeah. Stream never ends. Sorry, Daiya's meeting in like an hour and a half. No, it's in 20 minutes. It's in like 20 minutes. Okay, this is the stream that never ends except for the fact that it is going to end because of the fact that I do have to go to that meeting. But, still. I love being unwillingly safe. Yeah, Mon, that's me. That's like, you're going to be so safe. You're going to be so safe. You're going to be so safe and you don't get a say in the matter. That's how safe you're going to be, Mon. You have to understand, you have to understand, Mon. It's so important that you stay safe. And if you're not going to take care of yourself, if you're not going to keep yourself safe, well, I guess I have to make sure that that happens. And how else am I going to do that if not by force? You know? It's not really force. It's more an immovable force. An immovable object. Yeah. 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 It's not an option on if we're safe. You're gonna be so safe. That's a threat. Daiya gets to leave while Mon don't. That's so fricked up. I'm sorry, Mon, but I have to keep you safe. And besides, you have each other to keep yourselves company until I get back. It's fine. Daiya putting little tennis balls on all the slot machine arms. Hey Daiya, can you remove my brain cells? I feel like I'd be safer without them. Yeah, don't worry. Part of joining the Fortuna's favorite casino is that you will never have to worry about you'll never have to worry about sorry, I read the OG Mr. Bones. You'll never have to worry about feeling sad thoughts ever again. The OG Mr. Bones ride is an RC Tycoon coaster that's 30,696 feet long and takes 70 real-life minutes to finish. Jesus, the OP's notification we're flooding with. I want to get on Mr. Bones' wild ride. That's amazing. Oh my god. That's fantastic. We don't let safety inspectors leave the casino. We don't. Safety is encouraged with mandatory compliance. Exactly. Mon-Mons are an endangered species. Not for much longer. You're gonna be so safe. You're not in danger. You're so safe. You're in safe. Says menacingly. You're completely safe. You're so safe, Mon-Mons. Don't worry about it. Thank you. Protected from my worst enemy. My own thoughts. Yeah. Daiya, what are you doing with the ice pick? I'm gonna lobotomize you so that you never have to worry about a sad thought ever again. Don't worry, Mon-Mons. And their exit to the ride only had one fence and it led back to the entrance to the ride, so they just have to keep going! Mon-Mons are considered an endangered species because Daiya took them all back to the casino. Yeah. Yeah. I have the world's only Mon protected species nature reserve. The nature reserve is just the casino. Daiya slurping up our brain cells like boba balls. Yeah, I'm gonna eat all of your sad thoughts. Don't worry. Don't worry, they'll make a delicious snack, and then you'll never have to worry about them again. Daiya protects us from the voices in our heads. Yeah, I should be the only voice in your head. What the hell? What the fuck? There's another voice in your head? What? Whoa, that's messed up. But I'm already brainless. That's great. Fantastic. Can't wait for the sequel documentary to Tiger King, Mon Queen. Now. Daiya occasionally sends a Mon to run errands and articles pop up about sighting of endangered species. Yeah. Don't worry though. I make sure that, you know, you're all properly, you know, I made sure that you're all chipped. Don't worry. I made sure that you're all chipped so that if anything happens and you get lost, you get returned to the Fortuna's favorite casino. When Daiya leaves for her meeting, we get to play in the safety box until she returns. You get to play in the baby playpen. You know, the fun fact: the floor right below the casino, not 2 below, because that's where the water park is. And not 3 below, because that's where the retro arcade is, but the 1 floor directly below is a giant playscape with a ball pit. So you'll just get to enjoy a giant playscape with a ball pit. I'll tell you, these aren't microchips, they're just poker chips that say return to Daiya and marker. Well, they're injected into your skin, so enjoy your lovely poker chip implant. You get returned to the casino, and the good Samaritan that brought you here also goes missing under mysterious circumstances. Hey, we gotta increase, we gotta, you know, again, you said Mon-Mons are an endangered species. We gotta make sure that we populate the world with Mon-Mons. How else are we gonna populate the world with Mon-Mons? Mon-Mons? Unless y'all start getting Mon pregnant real fast, we're not gonna be able to populate the world with more Mon-Mons. So we have to make Mon-Mons somehow. And how do we make Mon-Mons if not by, you know, referral? No, stop Mon-pregging. Stop it. Stop. No. A water park, a ball pit, and a retro arcade. At this point, why would you want to leave anyways? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Liminal ball pit. Yeah. Mitosis? Well, get to it. Start splitting yourself. Daiya puts us into a pit and pulls us out like it's a crane game. Oh, that would be fun. Wait, I want Mon-Mons to climb into the crane game. like the that part in Toy Story where the aliens are like, the claw decides who will stay and who will leave. Like that. She can't stop us all. I definitely can. Don't even try. Don't even try. Oh, yeah. Don't do it. Time to climb in. Yeah, I believe in you. Could we decorate the ball pit? As long as you don't pee in there. There's no music, just a droning noise and bare walls. It's also the size of a warehouse. Yeah. What do Mon-Mons eat? Whatever you want. There's a buffet. It's a casino, Mon-Mons. It's good digs, I promise. I know what I'm doing in the ball pit. No. No. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't do it. Oh my goodness. What am I gonna do with you all Mon-Mons? Can we eat each other? You can chew on each other, yeah. But again, make sure to get consent. Consensual cannibalism is key. Just make sure you don't order the ball pit from Fazbear Coat, yeah. No peeing in the ball pit? Tyranny. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'll eat all the ribs I want in there, yeah. Die of the ball pit. No! This is a cult? Seems like a cult. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Only Daiya can eat Mon-Mons. We're endangered. I'm not gonna... No, I just chew on you a little bit. You're like crabs. Your little limbs grow back. You're fine. You're fine. As long as you only eat one arm at a time, you're fine. Peeing in the ball pit makes the ball pit an official ball pit diet. No! Stop it. Get some help. Stop being weird. Stop it. Everyone's so silly. Literally just browsing through YouTube and I hear cannibalism. I feel called. You get it. You get it. You understand. I don't see any bathrooms. There's bathrooms, Mon-Mons. On the 4th floor. So people in Pokemon World slowly eating so like people in the Pokemon world eating Slowpoke tails, but it's okay because they only eat the tails that fell off. Yeah, exactly. If I smack a Mon-Mon real hard on your back and your arm falls off, then I can eat it. That's the way it works. So I just jump scare you real good, and like little geckos, sometimes you release your arm falls off, you know? Your little wing falls off. Or if I smack you real hard, or if I, you know, yeah, our souls cannot ascend. No, you're trapped here. This is purgatory. Mon-Mon's putting a badly drawn sign labeled bathroom by the ball pit. No! Daiya going around with a bat. But you like that arm. It's okay. It'll regrow. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You're good. You're good. Throw us against the wall and we splat. Yeah. Like little gooey, like those gooey hands. Those sticky hand things. Mon wings. Yeah, if our arms fell off, then handcuffs are less effective. Yeah, that's true. Have you seen the video of the guy chasing gators with a shovel? No, I have not. I have not. Do we make the sound effect that? Yeah, I want like a. You know, like a putt children's edutainment sound effect. I want you guys to make like a when you hit the wall. Wait, one sec. Wait, nope, that's not right. Like that? You know? Like I'm trying to figure out. Like that. A splat or a thwomp sound, yeah. Weird ASMR, not gonna lie. No! Our arms fall off in response to a very specific fear response that you only experience when having your arms chopped off. Yeah, exactly. Needs more spit. No. No, it doesn't. Get thine mind out of the gutter. For a second I thought Daiya was spitting on snow. That's... Can I buy back my soul? No. Wow, a real woman. Hiya, hiya. Sounds like walking in soggy socks and just... So you gotta turn off BGM if you want to give us sound effects for nefarious purposes. I don't know if they're nefarious purposes, but I'll stop. There you go. The thumps when we accidentally walk into the nun door. Yeah. Only getting crabby from the oh, yeah. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. You know, all this talk of trapping you in the casino forever and ever and ever has really made me feel very safe, you know? And comforted by the fact that you're never going to leave. I think Mama's making a Wilhelm scream is more comical. That's true, but I can't make one. Mr. Krabs walking is on the... I don't know how to make... I don't know how to make that sound. But, you know. I had so much fun today, Mon's yapping and having fun. I hope that you had a good day today, too. I know. Daiya, you're meeting. Daiya, you're meeting. I know, I gotta... How many doors in the casino are fake doors that fall forward, leading us comedically flat on the floor and take 5 HP, accompanied by a laughing sound effect? All of them. After you enter, all of them. All the doors are fake. But I unfortunately am going a little yap to kick the start the day. Exactly. Starting the day off right. I am so very excited to spend more time together later playing Outlast Trials. But I, for now, am going to go and do my meeting and then do some... I'm going to go for a little walk, I think. Maybe go for a little workout. And then I will see you later at 5 p.m. PST. I gotta make a waiting room for that, but it will be 5 p.m. PST, so don't you worry. Don't you worry. I will see you again very soon. Bye for now, Mon. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you again very soon. Thank you for yapping with me, Mon. As always, it is an honor and a pleasure. Bye for now. Bing. Don't party too hardy while I'm gone, okay? Let me get everything else set up that I need to set up, and then we'll be ready to go.